Ikea Markus, an excellent all-rounder budget chair released just over 10 years ago. It's modern in design, comfortable, and comes with a standard range of adjustable features. But best of all, it has a 10-year warranty and 365-day return policy for peace of mind. Welcome everyone to my Kevnalysis YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a deep dive review of the Ikea Markus chair. I'm going to be calling out all of the pros and cons and evaluating my experience after using this chair for 6 months. So let's get into it. I'm going to jump straight into adjustability because I know it's one of the key things everyone wants to know before buying. The first thing I notice is the Markus has more of a height range than a lot of other budget chairs that I've seen, ranging from 46 to 57 centimeters combined with a seat depth of 47. At 5'11", my feet just make contact with the floor at both ranges in a seated upright position. Shorter people will need to seat in a lower position or may require a footrest otherwise. If you're someone who struggles with seat height, I'd also recommend looking into an adjustable standing desk to maximize your adjustments and finding the best overall comfortable position for you. The Markus has a reclining feature, however, only to about 120 degrees, which is a lot less than what you see in gaming chairs. The seat also slightly reclines with the back to maintain a consistent seating angle. There's also 5 different positions where you can lock the recline, or you can just leave it in a free tension position where you can constantly rock back and forth and adjust the tension strength using the adjustment knob. The tension adjustment knob was something which was unique to the Markus model. I didn't see it in the other Ikea chairs like the Java Fillet and the Hatterfall. So unfortunately, given the low price tag, 3 features which are not adjustable: the headrest, the lumbar support, and the armrest. The lumbar support and headrest is already in a pretty good position given the backrest shape. For most people, you won't really need adjustability. However, if you're a bit shorter, you may find that the headrest is a little bit too high. The armrest was the biggest downside of this chair for me. It raises about 20 centimeters above the seat, which means you're not going to be able to tuck your chair in underneath your desk to optimize your seating position. When I do manage to squeeze just enough clearance to sit in, I find my seated position is too low, putting my arms in an uncomfortable position when typing. I decided to leave the armrests off. However, because these are screwed into the side of the seat instead of underneath, you're going to have the exposed screw holes, which might be visually distracting for some people, and often when I'm hopping off the seat, it can be quite uncomfortable pushing from the screws. Though it's not something that I notice too much, because when you're in a seated position, it doesn't really have an impact. However, if you're someone who needs an armrest because you want to play console games or you want to read a book, I probably would reconsider the Markus. The Markus is quite sturdy and of good quality, especially for its price tag. The only slightest rocking I get is a small click when I lock the backrest in place, but it doesn't feel like any issue with the durability or quality, but more just the design of the chair. Because Ikea offers a 10-year warranty, I would actually expect the Markus chair to last around that long. Now moving on to materials, the adjustment knobs and levers are hard plastic with a matte finish. Armrests are a plastic with a steel frame. The star base is aluminium. The seat and headrest consist of a soft foam. Another thing which I really like about the chair is the wheels. They're made of soft casters and they're also self-locking. It's a lot better than the other plastic ones that you usually see, and also it doesn't ruin your floorboards. Because of the self-locking feature, the chair glides smoothly with weight on the seat and kind of locks without it, so you don't have to worry about smashing it into walls when bumping into the seat. I bought the Vissel Grey Markus in October 2021. It's currently 279 Australian dollars and it's the best seller in the desk chair category on the Ikea website. Another similar chair which is quite popular and newer is the Java Fillet. This one ranges from 329 to 349 Australian dollars. The two that you see here are the newer 2022 versions which have just been released, and I'll be doing a deep dive video on that one next, so keep an eye out. There are a number of differences between the Markus and the Java Fillet. The major advantages of the Java Fillet is around adjustability. Both the headrest and the lumbar support can be moved up and down height-wise. The armrests are screwed underneath the seat and are fully adjustable so you can move it up and down, in and out, and the seat can also be moved in and out. In terms of the disadvantages, the Java Fillet doesn't come with a tension adjustment knob like the Markus does, so it can be a bit more difficult to push the seat in an inclined position, especially if you're lighter. The backrest is also more narrow and it has a more aggressive curvature, so for people with larger shoulders, it can feel like the frame's digging into your back when you really lean into it. The chair also comes with a polyester fabric. This gives it a fake leather feel, which is pretty cool, but these don't usually last as long before they start peeling, and it's also less comfortable in hot weather as well. Lastly, the biggest downside for me was actually the seat cushion. This is a lot harder and less comfortable compared to the Markus. Some people have also said that they've had to buy an additional cushion for long hours of use. This isn't too bad if you have a light body weight. However, for someone who weighs 80 kilos like myself, I can really tell the differences in the seat cushion and the comfort when sitting on the Java Fillet versus the Markus. I've been using the Markus for about 5 to 6 hours a day working from home for the last 6 months. What I like most about this chair is the seat. It's thick, soft and very comfortable. I've tried other Ikea chairs which didn't even come close to the Markus in terms of seat comfort. Although the seat is really comfortable, I still find nothing beats having a standing desk. This allows me to change my working position all day. If it wasn't for this, and I had to sit in the chair for 12 hours or more, I'd consider going all out on something like a steel case or a Herman Miller. Because although the seat's really comfortable, the backrest is still just a little bit too stiff, which makes it a little bit uncomfortable at long hours. Though I can't fault the Markus for office use, another major drawback for me is the limited recline position of the chair. It doesn't go as far back as gaming chairs like Secret Labs, so it's not going to be the best chair for lounging around and watching movies at night because you still feel like you're sitting in a semi-upright position. The headrest also isn't adjustable, so I find myself tilting my head up when I'm watching a movie. I did quite a bit of research before buying this chair, and I can honestly say that I've been pretty happy with it, considering I was using a Herman Miller in the office for about 2 years before starting to work from home. I definitely think it's probably one of the better budget chairs that are out there that you're going to find. The major downsides for me, as mentioned, would be the armrests and the limited recline range. The best features would be the comfortable seat, the durability and quality, most of all, the low price tag, warranty and return policy. Now, if you're really thinking about getting this chair, I would suggest going into an Ikea store if you can and checking it out, trying the other ones if possible before you buy. And that's all I've got for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe and tap that bell icon for future videos. If you're thinking about getting this chair, let me know down in the comments below, or if there's another Ikea chair that you've tried that you think may be a little bit better than the Markus, let me know down below as well. Thanks guys, see you in the next video.